So I was browsing Twitter this morning and I came across one of the craziest clips that I've seen in a minute from Twitch, and I've seen quite a few. There was the lady who yelled at the viewers like, "It's been an hour and you've not donated to me?" Like there's a lot of weirdos on Twitch, but this guy, he's got to be up there with them. Bro, let's just roll the clip.
Curvy, where the fuck have you been? Oh my God, well tell you what, Miss Dirty Curvy, you know what we're not gonna do? We're not gonna talk about it in my chat. Because it's Friday, and that is a whole big bucket of bummer. And I'm sorry for your loss, but we're not doing that in my fucking chat.
So just to add some context, what happened was one of his viewers, who is a supporter of his, came into his chat and he's like, "Oh, what's going on? How you doing today?" And, you know, like they just happened to share that somebody passed away in their family. Now, I understand that some people feel like it's always not the best place to share in a stream and I wouldn't disagree with that. However, you did ask, and at the same time, if they're a supporter of yours and they feel like they need an outlet and they feel safe in your community, why would you ever deter them from that? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I do understand because I've changed the subject plenty of times when it's went political or otherwise, and I feel like it's getting divisive. People are going to argue, and I just don't want it to happen. And some people have been upset with me, but I feel like that makes sense. Now, if someone comes in and I'm not going to say a name, but shout out to you, homie. You already know we talk on IG and stuff. His grandmother passed away recently. I couldn't imagine if I threw this at him. Like, bro, you're killing the vibes. What? What? So you want them to be there and watch you so you can get ad revenue. You want them to donate to you all so you can keep making money, but God forbid they share anything with you. God forbid they look at you as a support, someone who can comfort them a little bit. Yes, we're not their therapist. So before anybody comments that down below, I totally agree with you. I can't help you through it, but how hard is it for me to be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry for your loss. Hopefully we could pick up your spirit a little bit tonight on the stream or something like that, and I can offer a little something to you." How hard is that? I don't understand it. Now, if I've ever thrown somebody under the bus who's came in and said something like that, please comment below. Because if so, I greatly apologize, but I don't think there's that. I would be very, very surprised if somebody can point out a situation where I did that. I just don't see that ever happening. It's just wild to me. So watch what he goes on to, because that's not it. He goes on to then tell her how she should act.
Thank you. Well, okay, Miss Dirty Curvy, you said, no, that's fine. You asked, so I told. No, I didn't ask you to tell me the biggest fucking bummer news in the world. I said, "Hey, what's up? How are you?" You know what? Let me give you a little bit of a lesson, Miss Nerdy Curvy. When something really, really bad is going on in your life, and in a public forum, someone asks you, "Hey, what's up? How are you?" There are two acceptable responses. Good, and you know what? I'll make it through. That's it.
First of all, that's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. I understand the point that he's trying to make, but if you're saying that in a public forum, no matter what crazy stuff is going on, no matter how bad it is, you're always just supposed to give these two manufactured answers, then what the fuck are we asking how people are doing for? What is the point of it then? We're just wasting time, words, energy, all this stuff to just say words for no reason. For no reason. So you're admitting that every person that comes in your chat, you ask how they're doing, you don't actually mean it. You don't actually want to know how they're doing. You just want them to give you a generic answer so then you can keep on going, get your ad revenue, get your donations, get whatever it is that you want out of it. You're a douchebag. I don't know who this dude is. I'm glad I don't know his name because I don't even want to give him any. He's a douchebag. If you're a fan of him, he is a douchebag. I'm sorry. If they listen, they do YouTube boxing and stuff. I love boxing. I'm more into MMA. If they did YouTube MMA, I would happily go in with this man. Happily. This is a douchebag. I'm going to continue to repeat that word to the point where I'm probably going to lose monetization on this video. But I can't stand people like this. I can't stand it. Like, I get what he means by, listen, public forum, but then don't ask the question. If you are saying you want a generic answer, don't ask the question. If you guys are watching this and you come into my live streams, which we do on YouTube Friday, Saturday, Sundays, we tend to listen to music, although now I'm doing more commentary in my uploads. Please, when you come in and I ask you how you're doing, share. Tell me whatever you want to tell me, okay? Because I don't care what it is. You're never going to kill the vibe because you guys are the vibe. You guys are the vibe. So when you come in and you have something to say, you can say it. And regardless if it's sad, if it's happy, whatever, I'm going to address it. We'll talk about it for sure and we'll move on and we'll keep it going and it'll be a good time and everybody will be included. This is not the way to go about it. And I listen, he might have a monstrous stream. He might be a huge streamer. I honestly don't know. I don't really care. This dude could suck my dick. That's how I feel right now. I'm genuinely upset with this right now. This is crazy.
See, there you go. Or Prom's response. I said, Prom, how are you doing? She says, I'm alive. There you go.
Such a fucking douchebag.
Oh, I asked you where you were. Look, Mr. Kirby, I'm just subtly trying to tell you that
subtly trying to tell her by yo, I swear to God, bro, whoever lives I can't say what I want to say. I can't say what I want to say. Let's just keep it rolling.
Unloading really heavy news in people's chats on Twitch is not like good etiquette. It's not the place to do it. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
It's not if you didn't ask, but you asked. You asked. So unless you're telling all of your viewers you don't give a shit about them and you say these words and ask them how they're doing just for face value, then you're like that's what you're saying right now. Every person that watches you, that supports you, that you ask how they're doing or what's going on, you're telling us right now that it's face value. How any of these people come back to your stream blows my fucking mind. Blows my fucking mind.
That's it. I'm just
like, if she just came in and just started to share that with then I get it. But still, even then I still wouldn't throw her under the bus like this. I still would give my condolences and then just slightly change the subject. That's the thing. You're the streamer. You're in charge of the direction of the stream, right? So when she comes in, you ask how she's doing. She says that you can give condolences and then you can move the stream right back in the direction that you want. It's easy. I do it all. I've done it millions of fucking times. People have come in, they've said things, we talk about it, we move on. Nobody leaves. Nobody's sad. Nobody's like, oh my God, it's ruined now. That makes no sense. Your viewers literally are the vibe. They are your community. They are like, bro, this man makes no sense. These kind of people become popular somehow and they just never give a fuck about anybody. And I don't get it. I don't get it.
This is a good opportunity to inform you. Heavy news like that, when someone asks, hey, where have you been? You don't need to tell them, well, my dog died, my husband left me for a younger woman, my house burnt down, and my car got stolen. So I've been a little bit busy. That's why I haven't been around. Because it's like, oh, God, like, ugh.
All right, I'm done with this video. I'm done with this video. Like, this makes no sense. So you don't care. I can't help but go back to that, right? So if all these amazing things happened in her life and she's like, I got this new job, you're okay with hearing that. But you don't want to hear about anything bad, which then tells you don't give a shit about them. You don't. You don't. Like when my viewers come in and they talk about stuff, like my homie, again, I'm not going to say names because I don't know who wants me to say their name or whatever the case is, but I have a viewer who I consider a homie. I've not met him yet, but someday we will meet. And he came in and he was talking about how the cops pulled him over and then were harassing him for days because they thought he was a part of something that he wasn't because they just saw his car leaving an area, this, that, and the third. And like, I genuinely felt for him. And I even, like, we talked about it through multiple streams. Even though there was other things going on in stream, he comes in, we start talking, I ask, hey, what's going on with that? Or hey, like, why wouldn't you care? These are the people that come and hang out with you on a daily basis or however much you stream. Like, they are your homies. Like that, to me, at least to me, you guys are my homies. I don't know. Maybe he's got a whole bunch of friends and he just looks at his viewers as just that. Like, yo, they make me some money, da-da. I don't know. I don't go out and do a lot of shit. You guys are like my friends. So I talk with you guys. I want to know what you guys have going on. I want to be there for you. I don't know, bro. This is just weird. This is weird energy to me. Comment below. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm okay. Listen, I accept in every video I make that maybe I'm wrong. So if you guys want to let me know down below in the comments. But this shit wild to me.